Hello and welcome to the third night of Most Haunted Live, broadcasting from Turin, the most haunted city on the planet, Satan City. And if you missed the first two nights, you scaredy cats, there's no escape. Here are the highlights.
Every indication of witchcraft, of black arts.
Oh.
What? Oh my God! Sense it again.
Whoa!
I sense it again.
Oh, the devils!
Oh my God! Hey.
The devils! Look at that! Look at the book!
There.
What was that? No. Did you do that?
I'm a disciple of the Master.
Hail, ancient serpent, dragon of the primal sea! Sorry, I'm so frightened. I just feel really sick.
There are dead. They don't lie, they sit. Oh.
Show yourself!
Right.
You have... Has that got it? Oh, they're coming all over. Grazie.
What, it looked like pure evil, but it was a big beard.
What's the matter?
Oh my God!
And this is Turin. A beautiful day has turned into a forbidding night, and you are very welcome to the third night of a 5-night paranormal investigation from the city described as the most haunted city on the planet, Satan City. It's an Italian industrial town, but its history dates back thousands of years. Here's why we've come to Italy, and Turin in particular.
Here in Turin, the city of the devil, the most haunted team will meet their biggest challenge ever, a face-to-face with Satan. On the surface, the city is an eclectic mix of ancient and modern, a busy and beautiful place which hides a not-so-secret identity. Often described as one of the most haunted cities on earth, it is known throughout the world as the city of the devil, long associated with the black arts and satanic worship dating from the dawn of time. Perhaps then, it's no coincidence that the Holy Shroud found its way to the city. It is claimed that the Knights Templar, legendary keepers of the Holy Grail, buried that hallowed artifact somewhere here. Two sacred elements that stand bulwark to the pervading influence of evil. The force of good against evil is said to intersect with the fabled gateway to hell somewhere deep inside the city's vast network of underground tunnels. Why did Nostradamus make Turin his domicile? Did he sell his soul to Lucifer in return for his extraordinary predictive powers? The Most Haunted team will attempt to find the truth behind these stories, both above and below ground. Over the next 5 nights, we will go in search of the devil in Satan City.
So last night was our first visit to Lucadio, held by many supernatural experts to be the most frightening place on earth. And Yvette and the team are back there tonight at a different location, investigating the devil and all his works. The devil, Lucifer, the Prince of Light, who fell to earth, created hell, and may be waiting for Yvette and the team. That'll cheer her up. Yvette, hello, good evening, Yvette. And how are the team feeling after last night, and how are they feeling about tonight?
Well, do you know, it's lovely hearing your voice in my ear. Can I just be really honest? We've all been really jovial. We're all really up, aren't we? We've been having a giggle and a laugh and all the rest of it. As soon as I've just heard your words, the atmosphere's completely changed. And now we're here, we're going to do it now. We're going to go and start the investigation. And I don't know why, the energy was just really up, wasn't it? Maybe something's lulling us into a false sense of security. I don't know.
Now you're heading for Lucadio Monastery, the monastery proper. Last night seemed to be very tough on Kath and Carl in particular. How are they feeling tonight, and how are you feeling?
Right, how are you feeling, Carl?
I'm feeling fine. I'm still confused about last night, and I think there's a lot of questions rather than answers. But tonight, hopefully, we'll find some answers. But I'm just desperate to get in there and do it, really.
And Kath, last night you had something really smack you, didn't you?
I've not really thought about it, actually. Just try to keep out of it and wait till I get in there.
Hope for the best. Cross your fingers and hope for the best that you don't get hit.
Yeah, probably will do.
Okay, so they're feeling fine.
Thank you, Yvette. Well, the visuals are about to begin. Thank you for the moment, Yvette. Good luck tonight. And we're going to now find out what might be waiting for them inside Luchadio Monastery. Just some of the things that might be in store for them. And remember, Yvette and the team cannot hear this little film that's coming up. They have no real information about what might be lurking inside. Here we go.
The Most Haunted team attempt to time slip back to the dreadful beginnings of the evil that seems to permeate the very soil of Luchadio, to explore the strange tale of local girls dancing with the devil in the graveyard that separated their community from that of the pious brothers. Long since abandoned and overgrown, but still a brooding and all too visible reminder of the frenzy of hideous profanity that was unleashed at the monastery when the girls, intoxicated with evil, bewitched the monks, leading to an orgy of depravity and violence being unleashed on the unsuspecting community. A column in the so-called judgment room, where the monks held court to try the crimes of the local peasantry, is said to weep in pity for the wickedness it witnessed. There are stories of phantom monks who appear to float translucent within the empty dormitories, to be believed, and what of the wailing figures said to cry out from the deserted cells? Will the team be able to conjure those images and put substance to Satan and perhaps banish his influence from Luchadio forever?
So there you have it, Luchadio Monastery. And Patrick Matthews, our American medium, was wandering around that location earlier on today. Welcome, Patrick. Lovely to see you again.
Oh, lovely to be here.
What did you sense when you were around Luchadio Monastery?
What the amazing thing is, as Yvette was just saying, how things were normal, and then all of a sudden, the feeling has changed. And that's very possible, because what you're doing is now opening the door again. And that's exactly what they're doing. And walking in there, and that's what I ask when I'm going through place to places, I'm open, let me feel the past, let me feel the present. And again, these places that they're going to tonight, evil.
Now, again, you got that sense of evil. Was that a sense you could place in a particular time? Did you get any sense of how many centuries ago
that's
we're
what I'm
talking?
saying. It's not only a century or a period of decades, it is a period of centuries. So it can come, it started off nice, but then it developed into centuries of madness, if you will.
So there's an accretion, a build-up of wrongdoing.
It didn't happen overnight.
Okay.
It happened slowly, but decades, and then all of a sudden it became what it was.
Okay, now Brian Shepherd, our psychic, medium and clairvoyant, he's also, of course, a psychic artist.
Right.
He's come up with, I think, a drawing that he sent, something he's managed to put down on paper in charcoal. I'd like you to look at it.
Okay.
See if you can make anything of this. Now, this was done, I understand, in the judgment room inside the monastery.
The first thing I got, before you even said the judgment room, was a higher, like a priest-type person who was exactly right. The law, again, we're talking religion, but we're talking the law of the religion. And this man was the dictatorship of this, again, I don't want to call it a monastery, the occult or the cult that they had there.
Okay.
So obviously he picked right up on that.
Okay, so the team should be careful tonight. For the moment, thank you, Patrick.
Yes.
Of course, this show isn't just about Yvette and the team and me and Leslie. No, it's about you guys, you men and women. You're our eyes and ears. The webcams are going to be up and running soon. Julian Clegg is standing by with his interactive team to tell you how you can get involved.
Yeah, thanks, Paul. Record numbers of hits on the website last night. I mean, we often say we did better than last time, but believe me, last night was the most ever. Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. And let's hope tonight is even better. You go to the website, mosthauntedlive.net, to see the webcams and our interactive map where you can judge where will be the most psychic place of the evening. There it is, the Luchadio Monastery, and the webcam 1 is in the reception hall. Webcam 2 in the judgment room, webcam 3 in the dormitory, and webcam 4 in the refectory. So let's have a look at those webcams in detail now. Look at those through the evening, please. First of all, webcam 1, you can see the team getting ready there in the reception hall. Don't forget to say what you see and when you spot it when you get in touch with me, please. Webcam 2, let's have a look at that one now. That's in the judgment room. And of course, don't forget to say who you are and where you're from. Let's move to webcam 3, the dormitory. There it is there. If you see anything unusual, let me know during the evening, please. Webcam 4 is in the refectory. There you are, you can see the arch there. on the webcam, so keep an eye on it. Now, this is how you get in touch. First of all, you can text your messages to the word screen, then a space, then your message to 80889. Say where you are, where you're from, 50p plus one text message at the operator's standard rate. You must be over 18 to text me, by the way. And of course, the website mosthauntedlive.net is where you see all the details. Now, our competition, fantastic prize. We've got 5 pairs of tickets to come to the next Most Haunted Live in the UK, and you must be from the UK to enter the competition, by the way, and then 10 runners-up walking off with the new Most Haunted Series 9 on DVD. Here's the question, if you'd like to win the prize, which includes, by the way, travel and accommodation to the next UK event. Where was the first Most Haunted Live location? Was it A, Pendle Hill, B, Dudley Castle, or C, Misartro? Call me now, 09015 533 5005, or if you're a digital satellite viewer, press your red button right now on your remote control. Those cost £1 from a BT landline. Other network and mobile rates may be higher, and you must be over 18 to enter the competition. Text your answer to the word haunted, followed by your name and your answer to 84383. Those cost £1 plus one standard rate message. And please remember, very importantly, to leave your name, because we can't get back to you if you win. Lines close at midnight on Sunday. We'll select 5 winners at random and the runners-up next week, and all the details of the winners will be on our website next week. So more from Interactive through the show, right through up to midnight. But for the moment, Paul, back to you.
Thank you, Julian. What a great competition, a fantastic prize. Hopefully we'll be seeing you at the very next Most Haunted Live in the UK, and you'll be able to say hello to somebody very special on the team. The woman who puts the paranormal into a historical perspective. Our academic, our historian, always gorgeous and glamorous as well, the big-brained Leslie Smith. Hello, Leslie.
Hello,
how are you
good
doing?
evening.
Slightly warmer tonight, but also maybe a slightly more dangerous location. What, if anything, can you tell us about Lucedio Monastery?
Depends what you mean by warm. If you're talking about the devil being present because of hell, I think there's going to be fun and games. You will see a direct link with last night. It's one of the earliest Cistercian monasteries in Italy. Started off very well, and then, of course, the abuse of power, which was so common and caused, in fact, the Reformation in Europe came. It is a place of great danger, a place where they wield the most enormous power.
You mentioned the Reformation. Patrick sensed some kind of religious conflict there, or battles maybe happening there, but religious battles.
There would be religious battles. The Walsadians were working at this time. Martin Luther had also published his report in the early 16th century, and the time when this place was really in its height of bitterness. We're talking about the late 17th century. My goodness me, the things that went on there that are well documented, and this is with a church trying to suppress it. This is a church trying to suppress it. So what we actually know about it is breathtakingly dreadful. And if those people pick up some of those things tonight, they're going to be very glad to get out of that door. And I'll tell you, I'm glad I'm not there.
A very cheery set of facts there from us. Thank you, Leslie. OK, that's where Yvette Fielding and the team have gathered outside Lucedio Monastery. When we come back after this short break, they'll be inside in night vision. Keep watching, and I'll see you after this. Welcome back to Most Haunted Live from Turin, the third of a 5-night investigation from the most haunted city on Earth. I'm inside the very high-tech La Bola, the bubble, scene of the G8 conference. Yvette Fielding and the team have gone back in time centuries. They are now inside the Lucedio Monastery, and we can cross there now live. Yvette.
Hello, Paul. We're here inside the monastery, and I have to say, you can probably hear from my voice, it's very, very echoey inside. It's a stunning, stunning location. It really is. But once you come inside this place, there's an energy about it. It's very, very eerie and very ghostly, and there's an awful lot of horrible history to this place. And we just want to get on with the investigation and see what sort of phenomena that we're going to get tonight. Maybe a little bit different, or maybe similar to what we got the night before. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start walking through. Are you happy, Brian?
Yes, I'm happy to proceed. Yeah,
All right,
sure.
are you happy, Kieran?
Yep, all ready.
All right then. And as you come through, you can hear the sound has changed, only a little bit. And there's these massive arches above us. It's immense, isn't it?
It is. It's a huge,
It is.
huge hall, isn't it?
Yeah. It's very different from last night.
Oh, very much so. Last night was very small, cramped, you know.
How difficult is it going to be for you, Kieran, as well, with the equipment that you're going to be using?
I think the main thing is we're going to some dusty areas.
Yeah.
I have to be careful because that could interfere with the equipment. But also acoustically, some of the rooms we're going to could be a nightmare.
Okay. Well, should we do something that Kieran and Leslie have come up with, another little speech. Do you want to explain exactly what it is before we do it?
Yes, this particular speech is actually the rite of excommunication. It's been chosen because it's associated with the alleged spirits of this particular location.
Swap you.
Okay.
Okay. I can't see the words actually, Kieran, so if you
Shall
could
I
pass
give you
me
a
a
light?
torch, that would be a very good idea. Okay. We exclude him from the bosom of our Holy Mother, the Church. And we judge him. We're hearing it already. Condemned to eternal fire with Satan and his angels and all the reprobate, so long as he will not burst the fetters of the demon. Do penance and satisfy the church. Wait for the candle to go out. Once the candle goes out, hear the noises. It doesn't want to go out, Kieran. Okay, there we go. Are we hearing these noises? Okay. Who is with us?
Let's see, shall we?
Okay.
Who is with us now? We seem to be hearing, we're hearing a moan, very low moan. Who is with us? Come out from the shadows.
Uscite dalle ombre.
I sense figures. I sense figures.
How many?
2, 3. They come toward us.
From which direction?
2 over here. 1 over from this direction.
Okay.
They come toward us. Cloaked. Yes, they're in cloaks.
Can you
Is
see?
it? Sorry.
Can you see the colour of the clothes?
Give me. Yes. This is aesthetic colour. Light. Creamy coloured cassock with a. Listen, that's strange. What? Darker on top.
That sounds unusual.
Dark, sort of hooded. Yes.
Okay. Are they young or old? Can you see their faces?
Yes, older men.
How old?
Older men. Well, late 50s,
Okay. When,
60-something.
when were they here? When were they here, Brian?
When? Years. 1600s, mid-16, mid-16. Now listen, what is that?
That's like many noises. Like moaning,
It is, isn't it?
but like from different voices. Copy me, please.
Copy this.
Call back.
Chiama
Calling
indietro.
you.
Ti sto chiamando.
Come back to us.
Ritorna da noi.
Because I don't see them anymore.
They've left.
I don't see them anymore. But I feel a presence. Come back. Call out. I feel something with this, but I can't see anything.
Kieran, I just want to ask you, the noises that we heard yesterday,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about, I know what your obvious answer is going to be, it was echoey and all of that. Take that out of the equation just for a minute. Okay. The high-pitched squealing noises that we heard at the Ouija board table, noises that we've just heard now, what do you put that down to?
If it's high-pitched, again, it's not controlled enough for me because it could still be a human origin. That's the problem. Representing the skeptical community, we always have to come up with an alternative explanation. Yeah, even the high-pitched, there's no way the high-pitched stuff is echo. It would only be low-pitched.
Okay.
The high-pitched, it could still be of human origin, so I'm trying to get to the bottom of it.
It certainly is. I hear it.
It's cold here. It's freezing here.
This is, yeah, it was this area here. It was this area that I saw. One of the figures. It might be that he has rejoined us.
I'm just going to stand at the far end and see if I can hear it from over there.
Can you hear it
Okay.
now then?
Oh yeah, I can definitely hear it. Unmistakable.
I know, I'm just thinking, people at home might not be able to hear it. That's why I'm being really quiet, because it is a very quiet whistle. You did? You see, this is similar to what we were hearing yesterday. Could this be the same spirit? Because the same activity is occurring straight away.
Well, yeah, I think it is. I think, you know, just because we were in a different location yesterday, it's not that far. I think it's the same spirit moving through this area.
You mean the dark beard?
Yes,
Come
I
in again?
think that could be so. But certainly when we walked in here, there were 3 figures that approached us.
And they were wearing the cream look.
Yes. Now, you hear it?
What is it? What is it? It's bizarre. I've never heard anything quite like that. Do you know what I mean? It's like a firework. You know, the tail end of a firework.
Yes, it does sound like that. But what I can guarantee is it's not. It couldn't be something like that outside because it was happening. I couldn't hear it over there. As I got closer and closer and closer, localized around this area.
If there is a spirit presence here, come towards us. Make the noises that you're making much louder, please.
Se c'è uno spirito qui, vieni verso di noi. Fai quei rumori che stai facendo, ma più forte.
Approach us again, as you did when we walked into this room.
Vieni di nuovo verso di noi,
Come forth.
come hai fatto quando siamo entrati.
Come forth from the shadows.
Esci dalle ombre.
Let's hear the whistling.
Point to where you're sleeping because I've got my headphones. But again, acoustically, the source could be somewhere else. Because of the arches, we might be getting a deflection.
Maybe, yeah. you want to move? Do you want to move on a bit?
I think we should. Do you feel we should move on? Are you getting a juju? Let's move on.
Say something.
I feel we did hear this same sound last night, actually.
Absolutely.
You did?
Yeah.
Well,
Come on, let's move on.
A lot of noises, a lot of activity there at Lucedia Monastery already, some very strange phenomena. Also, something I've never seen before in the studio here of Most Haunted Live. Patrick is with us, Patrick Matthews, our American medium, and you seem to be focusing very intently on the vigil, of course, and all kinds of information and thoughts have tumbled out of you. For a start, there's a name, Patrick.
Right, exactly. The name and the different things that are current to me, and the name I got was Vincent Poloni, or Pelotoni, or something to that effect.
So Vincent and a multi-syllable name.
Because I got the name a few minutes ago, now
Yeah.
I'm concentrating on other things, so I'm trying to remember what the exact name
well,
was.
Leslie Smith and I'll be working on that.
Okay,
You also got the
fantastic.
sense of women or girls being taken to this place?
Right, they were taken to the place under the throne of that they were doing it for God, but they were doing it for other reasons,
So
actually.
local women taking there basically to have sex with the priest or the monk who was in there, but not
exactly.
being lied to. Then you mentioned
under
to
the
me,
umbrella of God, and that's why they gave themselves.
and then you mentioned to me something about a journey with pictures with double meanings.
I have a strong feeling they're going, again, I'm not very familiar with the place. I got to walk through, but I didn't really see any paintings, but I think they're going to uncover paintings, because I couldn't go to every single place, but what I'm seeing now are pictures being uncovered, or they're uncovering them now, but they're of the really pretty paintings, but there's hidden meanings beside what you're seeing in that painting. It's very symbolic.
Okay, a lot happening on the vigil, a lot happening here in the studio of Most Haunted Live. Our third night from Turin, Leslie Smith is working on some of the information that Brian Shepherd has got for us, and Patrick will be back after this. An amazing third night of investigations from here in Turin. This is Most Haunted Live from Satan's City. Yvette and the team are at the Lucedia Monastery. Already they've heard noises. Brian's got the sense of somebody wearing a robe of some description, and Patrick Matthews, our American medium, has had some astonishing information come through, all of which has kept Leslie Smith busy. Let's start with what launched the vigil tonight, that ceremony of excommunication. How important, how would that be regarded by Catholic believers in those days?
Absolutely abandon hope, all ye who enter here. If you've got that, it's a one-way ticket to hell without any mercy. You've been cast out to the devil. You only saw a very small part of the ritual, needless to say. We're not giving you all of it.
No, and please don't try any of the ceremonies you'll hear on the show at home.
Don't do any of this, please. We're just giving a historical sense of what actually happened there by order of Pope Pius VI.
Brian got the sense of white robes or unbleached robes of some kind?
Bang on. Well done, Brian. An absolute hit. The Cistercian monks wore an uncoloured natural wool. So it was cream. They were known as the white monks, but the cow was black.
Okay, now we also got the sense of women going to the monastery from the town for reasons beyond the pale, immoral reasons. What would have happened there, Leslie? What was that about?
There's no question this did happen. This is not sort of talk. Women were brought in there, and they believed they were going for religious purposes. They believed they were doing God's work. When they were got there, they were used for orgies, depravity of every possible imaginable type and beyond. We know also, unfortunately, animals were used in various ways as well, so to be careful what we say here, so we don't distress everybody. But the most debased people these were, and they were involved in activity that we'd find hard to imagine even this modern day and age when we think we're so smart.
And very quickly, Patrick's given us a name or a couple of names I know you're working on. You're looking through the list of people excommunicated.
I'm going through the excommunication list at the moment to see what we can do.
But he also mentioned this notion of pictures with hidden meanings.
Yes, allegorical paintings, extremely common then. If you were in the club, you recognised what that image meant. This is for people visiting, perhaps merchants visiting this hugely powerful monastery, would look, and if they were part of this cult, and I believe they were, 20 to 25% of witches at this point were men.
So they thought there were an odds-on cert for an orgy later on in the day?
Absolutely.
Okay, Leslie, thank you very much for that. The team are at Lucedia Monastery. Things are getting more intense there. Let's get straight back to Yvette Fielding and the gang. Yvette.
Hi, Paul. It's very, very peculiar because that high-pitched whistle that we've been hearing has been happening again and again. And also we've just heard a very clear one, and it was alongside what seemed like a scream. So it's very, very interesting, and hopefully we'll keep hearing more and more of it. Now, you believe, Brian, that this is spirit trying to communicate with us using this type of sound?
No, absolutely. That's what I'm picking up anyway, is that there is this, it is communication. making every effort to communicate with us. This is a continuation. You know, do you remember last night we were hearing these sounds?
Yeah.
And I think we're hearing the same thing. This is a method of communication. That this whistling sound that's going on. We heard a scream, didn't we? We heard a scream.
So who?
Well,
who is it that's here? Are we talking to the same? You say Alfonso, who is the monk that we picked up last night, but we're in a massive place.
We are, and
there has to be more than.
Yeah, I know. I
You know,
sense figures.
you did, yeah.
Yeah, in there 3.
Yeah.
Already picked up some in here. You
Yeah.
know, just down the far end there. Get a sense of movement.
Let's go
once
towards
again.
it. Yeah. He's saying the same figures, or?
You know, it's very difficult to tell in some instances because I can't actually visualize to that degree their features, but I just see shapes. I see clothing, I see shapes, I see tall figures.
These monks that you're getting with the cream robe and the dark hoods,
Yeah.
were they the ones that did the despicable deeds?
Oh.
That you picked up on last night?
Oh, and sorry, I could hear that now.
The noise is coming again.
Yes, I do.
So we're dealing with evil.
Oh, absolutely, we're dealing with that, yeah. As I see so many interesting things that we picked up on last night that I'd like to try and, you know, get a handle on tonight, if you like. And
What happened to these monks? What happened to them in the end?
In the end?
Yeah. What happened to them as a group?
Well, do you mind if I have more time on that?
Because absolutely, yeah.
Because I'm starting to see the pieces are, so I'm hearing things as well, pieces are falling into place, pieces of the myth, the folklore, the stories that surround this place. I'm seeing these flashes of picture and they're falling into place and forming.
Okay.
Am I making some sense here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because basically, what I'd like to do tonight, well, let's face it, we always like a kind of conclusion, if you like.
Yes.
We'd like to bring this story out.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to put these facets together in my mind. So let's not start at the end.
Okay, you want to
But
start?
let's
Okay.
try and put it together so we have a beginning,
Okay.
a middle,
And
and an end.
All right, you mentioned that there were figures at the end here. Okay.
No.
What?
Well, look, can you see?
No, I can't.
Not movement there. Okay. Can you feel it? Just let yourself feel it. As something walks toward you.
Come towards me.
Oh, I can hear the
see
rustle.
Flashing. No, I can see flashing.
Yes,
Right, but then-
exactly.
Yes.
Let yourself feel it.
Walk towards me now.
Vieni verso di noi ora.
Hear it?
Make a noise with your feet so we can hear you walk towards us.
Fai un rumore con i piedi, così ti sentiamo mentre ti avvicini.
Closer. Come closer to us.
How many of them are there?
Più vicino.
3,
Three.
4, 4. More figures. Look at them slow down as they approach us. Is it?
That tapping noise.
I don't know. But what is this? Is it?
Listen. Shh. Can you hear footsteps?
I certainly heard that.
Make the noise again with your feet.
Fai di nuovo quel rumore con i piedi.
Here's something.
Did you hear that? Did you hear it?
I heard the footsteps.
Please walk around us. Let us hear the noise of your feet again, sirs.
Camminate intorno a noi, così sentiamo i vostri passi.
Just round here between you, Brian, and Jeff.
Yeah.
Round here in an arm.
But tell me, did it not sound like boot leather?
Yes, it did. Yes. But monks wouldn't wear boot leather.
Or sandals, or in other words,
But
leather.
it sounded heavier than that, don't you think?
Did it?
Did it?
You think?
It's a noise.
Sir, sirs, can you make a very loud knocking noise or a noise with your voices really close to us so we hear you?
Signore o signori, potete fare un rumore forte, bussando, oppure con le vostre voci, molto vicino a noi, così vi sentiamo.
Carl, we can just hear you. Please make a loud noise.
Fate un rumore forte.
It's high-pitched, like a woman's wail.
You hear that, Carl?
Was
Can we
it?
come up there?
Was
Can we
it?
get
Shall we
a
go?
cable up here?
Shall we go?
I can't even see what the heck is up here. It's that dark. Where are you, Carl?
Keep walking straight.
What are you hearing? Screaming?
It was like one of those wails that we heard down there, but it was more prominent.
That's the cable. Come towards us, holy men. Make a loud noise. We don't mean you any harm. Come and talk to us. Share with us your secrets.
Venite verso di noi. Condividete con noi i vostri segreti.
Now, did anyone hear that?
Yes, I heard it.
What did you hear?
I heard something. Well, am I right in saying something dropped, or?
It sounded like there was a low murmur and then a
Yeah,
clog.
no, that's right. There's the whistling again.
What is that noise?
A strange noise, a strange rumbling noise there. What are you spotting? What are you hearing? I know you're our eyes and ears. You're watching on the webcams. You're staying with us via interactive. And one man and his team, of course, is coordinating all that information. It is Julian Clegg, the master of all things interactive. Busy all night, Julian?
Yeah, it certainly is, Paul. Just because we're in Italy, you are getting in touch in your droves. Fantastic. So let's start with the webcams. Webcam 1 in the Grand Hall ground floor. A couple of things. First of all, sounds. First of all, Keeley in Walsden says, I heard a chanting like singing and saw some orbs around the door near the camera. Jenna and Jane Kessington say I heard a scream of a woman and a growl on camera 2. And then the other theme on that one is figures. Tad and Chrissy, for example, say there's some sort of shape near the bottom of the door. It's hard to tell what it is, but it's definitely there. Now moving on to webcam 2, the Judgment Room ground floor. Lots of orbs being spotted there. Darren in Cramlington, I've seen an orb on webcam 2 between the 2 pillars and the back wall, so there you can see that on that webcam. And Karen says I saw an orb go across the screen on camera 2. She's from Bideford. Thank you for that one. Moving on, webcam 3 in the dormitory on the first floor. Cindy in Maidstone says figures in dark hooded robes are walking in rows of 3, hands clasped and seeming to chant with head slightly down, dark mist rising around them. Moving on to webcam 4 finally. And that's the refectory and the cells, of course. Paula on webcam 4, she's in Orpington. She said, I've seen a dark out of the line of a figure standing by the door. Also, Sharon says, I've just seen a hurried figure of a man on that webcam. She's in West Yorkshire. Thank you for getting in touch. This is how you do get in touch. Text screen, then a space, then message to 80889. Say where you are and where you're from. Only the best will be shown. You must be over 18. And go to the website, mosthauntedlive.net. And finally, I'll leave you with Dan from Harrogate, who says, good luck to the team tonight. My piranhas won't leave the side of the tank. The moment the music starts, we and the piranhas love the show. For the moment, back to Paul.
Thank you, Julian. You couldn't make some of this stuff up, could you? This is Most Haunted Live. We have 2 hours to go. Tonight's investigation from Turin, of course, is only a third of the way through, and tension is already incredibly high inside the Lucedia Monastery. We're back there after this. Hello and welcome back to the third night, a night of intense activity already from Most Haunted Live Turin, regarded by many as the most haunted city on the planet, Satan City. We are here absolutely live. I am enclosed in the safety of La Bola, the bubble, scene of the G8 conference not so long ago. Yvette Fielding and the team are inside the Lucedia Monastery. A very frightening place indeed. Let's get straight back there now.
Okay. Up the stairs. Be careful and just hold on to this handrail here as you come up. Okay. We're just coming up the stairs to well, what would have been the dormitories. It's a massive, massive place. I don't know if you can see on camera. I don't know whether the night vision is strong enough because it's that huge. It's very, very dusty here. So just to warn you, if you're watching on this webcam up in the dormitory, you might see or think you're seeing lots of spirit lights and orbs. More than likely, Kieran, am I right? It's probably dust. It's so, look, it's just like sand all on the floor. So, yeah, exactly. So, what are you getting, Brian, as you come up to this area?
I'm getting the feeling of, well, many, many more figures.
Really?
In and around here, sitting around talking, see some moving around. A lot of energy. There's a build-up of energy as we move forward.
Well, this is good. Now, I want to do an experiment here. Let's stand still. We've got Roger and Kieran. Roger on sound. Kieran, do you just want to explain about what you're going to do? We've all got this theory. Myself and Carl and Roger and Kieran and Brian all have this theory about sound. And we believe that the way forward to make contact with spirit is through sound. Of course, you know, and medium as well, but through sound. So what are we going to do?
Essentially, we're calling this synchronous EVP. Normally, I'd use a digital dictaphone. Anybody knows about these things? It compresses the sound. So Roger and I have discussed this idea, and yes, well, the first couple of nights he was using it, but
you can hear what's happening in the background, can you?
Use it at the same time. This is going very low tech. Roger in his hands has one of the basic dictaphones using just a regular, one of these small tapes, whereas I'm using a digital.
Cheap analogue versus digital. Higher tech.
This will compress the sound. We're going to hear more. Let's
crack on with it because I'm hearing noises.
We're getting screams and noises all the time.
Okay, so I'll call out. If there is anybody here, any spirit people, please make a noise.
Se c'è qualcuno qui, se ci sono degli spiriti, fate per favore un rumore.
Please make a much louder noise. Tell me your name. Use your voice and tell me your name, please.
Per favore fate un rumore molto più forte. Usate la vostra voce e ditemi i vostri nomi.
Walk towards me. Walk towards Brian.
And talk to us. Use your voice. Talk to us. Tell us who you are.
Camminate verso di me, camminate verso Brian e parlateci. Diteci chi siete.
There's a very distant.
Call it. All right, now what do we do, Kieran?
That's quite a long, so I'm just going to play back the beginning of mine. We can always analyse your later, and if we'll see it out.
Listen.
You... Sorry,
It's right here.
where is there something close to your ears?
Oh my God, it's right close to my ear.
My God, it's so... My God, it's cold as ice.
Make that noise again.
Fai di nuovo quel rumore.
It's like you can hear in the distance something whimpering.
Yeah. But did you not feel the cold very close to your face?
Okay. Seems every time we start talking,
Yeah.
I know, then something else
always
starts up.
interrupted, aren't we?
Yeah,
What do you got, Kieran?
I'm just going to play this.
If there is anybody here, any spirit people, please make a noise.
What's that? What was that?
There's a slight whine,
There's a
isn't there?
whisper.
There's a whisper.
There's a whisper there.
Should we do it? Here we go.
Yeah. Let me do it again.
Okay, so I'll call out. If there is anybody here, any spirit people, please make a noise.
Se c'è qualcuno qui, se ci sono degli spiriti, fate per favore un rumore.
There's something there. It whistles, and then something goes...
Seems to, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. There is definitely something there. And the great thing, of course, is with the camera, we can sync that up with the sound, and we can make sure we're not just hearing one of us saying something. But I think it's something unusual there, and hopefully we've got similar recording, or maybe more detail at least on Roger's dictaphone.
Well, let's get back to how everybody else feels now, okay? How are you feeling? I think this is you, Carl. That's it. Are you all right, sweetheart?
Yeah, I have to say, I've been a bit quiet tonight because I'm very apprehensive, and I don't know what. The further we go in, I just don't like it. I don't like being on my own. These noises, they seem to be sort of here, and then all of a sudden they seem to change and go sort of over there. And no matter where I walk, they get louder, and then they stop, and they get louder somewhere else. And it's almost like something's flitting around. I just don't like it.
Almost sort of like following us around, but yeah.
Kath?
I feel nervous.
You okay?
Yeah, it's so dark. I can't see anything in front of me.
Oh, no, it's
Not a good feeling.
it's not great, is it? It's not pleasant here, really.
Stuart,
But,
you all right, Stuart?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a bit nervous, to be honest with you. I think with every reason to be, because these groans or whistles or whatever they are just getting louder and louder. Wherever we go, it seems to be coming along with us.
Do you know, it's awful, isn't it? Because I want more.
Yeah.
I want more. I don't just want a whistle. All right, come on.
Well,
you know, I want them to push something over, throw something.
Spirits, we know you're here. Come on, show yourself now. What did you get?
There's cables.
Okay. Come on, show yourselves, spirits.
Start again then.
What?
Just as you said, show yourself, there was a little whistle and then it stopped again.
Show yourselves, spirits.
Mostratevi, spiriti.
Come forward to us.
Venite verso di noi.
What's that noise there? Do you hear that?
What was that? Was that a car? I don't like that. What was that?
Wait, what's the matter?
What
What was it?
Noise?
Like a gush of air, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
It did sound like a car, in all honesty.
No, but then it happened a second time.
But why couldn't it have been two cars then?
Because it sounded like it was in here.
Is it?
It sounded like, yeah, but that could
Doesn't
be
it?
the
Come on.
acoustics of the
Is it
place.
that
couldn't it?
likely that we hear a car here?
Look where
Let's
we...
ask for it again, and if it does it again in
Yeah, but
response
look
to a
where we
question.
are. You could understand it if the road was just there by the window, but it's not.
It's not, is it? Spirits, come forward to us. Make that noise again.
Spiriti,
Hey.
venite verso di noi.
Oh my.
So, lots of information coming, lots of stuff to be processed, lots of hard fact to be analysed. The woman for the job, of course, is with us as ever, historian and academic Leslie Smith. It sounds like a very dark and bloody place, the Luchadia Monastery. Have you found any more about it, Leslie?
It's getting worse. I've discovered one group of information that says that victims were put on the altar as a sacrifice, a satanic ritual, and were smashed so that their bones and flesh became pulp. I've discovered it was the Inquisition that investigated them, and the actual date of the excommunication, which was the 10th of September 1784, and that they were declared an anathema, and an ecclesiastical burial is almost certainly what happened as well.
Now, that's surprising me how recently that was. That's, what, just 250 years ago?
It's been practiced this year. Excommunication's been practiced.
No, but I meant for this to be still going on, 1784.
Incredible, incredible. And the brutality of both, I mean, actually, the brutality of what was passed was also pretty bad. So I'm just so worried about the team now, because I'm reading things now that I'm not declaring yet, because it hasn't happened yet, we don't want to feed it in yet, because there's nothing we want to do that might change views of what they're seeing. What I'm saying is, don't mess with it, and be prepared to get the hell out of there, because it is absolutely terrifying what was done there.
Not for the first time. I'm happy we're both here and safe
me.
with Julian. You're safe at home. Tell us what you feel. Tell us what you're sensing. Keep an eye on the webcams and we'll be back after this. Hello and welcome back to Most Haunted Live, our third night of paranormal investigations from Turin, the most haunted city on the planet according to some supernatural experts, and Satan's city according to others. Now the team are at the Luchadia Monastery. I'm here there with Patrick Matthews, our American medium, very esteemed American medium, who sent some amazing stuff already. You've been very focused tonight, Patrick,
right.
So I get the sense there's much more emanating from the vigil for you.
It is actually, because again, I'm placing myself there and seeing what's going on, and while Yvette and them, they were walking around, all of a sudden I was seeing monks standing beside them. But what really frightened me was at that moment they were putting on masks. So I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but all of a sudden they're standing there with masks, monks.
So masked monks.
Surrounding them.
Surrounding Yvette
Right.
and the team already, okay. Also, we were talking there in the break and you said there was some element either of punishment or mutilation, you said.
With the fingers, actually, because all of a sudden I'm seeing fingers starting to drop off. And it was either obviously a frightening sight. All of a sudden you're seeing fingers dropped off. And I have a strong feeling perhaps one of the participants over there tonight will have something happen to their hand.
Some kind of pain. Okay, and finally there was possibly a conflict on that site, but a conflict
I'm really
on another
getting
level.
a sense where the angel, an angel versus a demon or a devil there.
On the site of the monastery?
On the actual site. So I'll be very curious to see if there's some legend to that, or in fact something happens tonight that might be viewed.
Again, a very strange atmosphere here in the studio in the bowl of the bubble, and we're a long way from Luchadia Monastery, just outside Turin. We can go straight back there now. Yvette and the team are inside. There it is, Luchadia Monastery, and back to you, Yvette.
Right there, Paul. Sorry, we're just coming through. You've got to be really, really careful as we come through to a different part. We've just left the dormitory. As you can see, it's a very higgledy-piggledy place. We want more now. We've had these whistles and these noises, but we want more. We want movement, and we want to see things. And I've asked Brian in the break, he's going to concentrate more on the story of what's happened here. And I'm going to call out and see what we get. So Brian, I will call out. Kieran,
Okay.
Are you happy doing what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye on phenomena.
First of all, before I call out Brian, are you sensing anybody in this new area here?
Give me a moment. Yes, I am, yes. We do have something.
What have we got?
We do have something. What is it, though? I felt
Sorry.
I felt like there's a bit of a movement somewhere, like, you know. Perhaps, okay. No, you were going to call out.
Do you want me
so
to call out?
You
Okay,
call
I'll
out.
call out, and then you let me know when you feel anything.
If there's anybody here, if there are any spirit people here, any astral beings, please come towards us now. Use your energy, throw things, move. What was that? I can't see anything. I heard something drop. Did nobody else hear that?
No, I heard it. I heard it.
Did you hear it, Kieran?
I did hear it. Let's get the thermal out.
I heard it. Mm.
It was like a rock or something. Boom. If you're here with me now, throw something. Throw something again.
Oh, look!
God, what? What?
Look.
What?
Something's just come into the room behind us.
What has? Describe it.
Tall.
Yes?
Tall. Thin. Tall. What the heck was that?
What?
Something's just hit. Well, look. Something's just.
Don't touch it.
Look.
What is
It's
it?
going to
Has it got
indicate
heat
it's
or?
Yes.
It is hot.
Yeah.
Which
came
would
down and
indicate.
hit me.
So two things. Paranormal needs energy for it to be thrown, or it could be human origin.
Meaning somebody here's thrown
Somebody
it.
has thrown it,
Which I'll go for the the other option.
There's more. Something came in behind us.
Okay. Tall
Now,
and thin.
tall,
A monk
thin.
again?
Broke my concentration because something then hit me on the back,
And it
which
hit
we've
you, Jeff,
already,
on the
which
arm.
we've already have seen on the floor. God,
Is it gone then?
I can't see it now.
Okay. Let me call out again.
Okay, go on.
Do that again. Throw something again.
Rifatelo. Tirate qualcosa.
I'm going to pick that stone up and I'm going to throw it over. Where is it? I can't see the damn thing. There it is. Okay. Come on, we're not scared of you.
Su, non abbiamo paura di te.
Is that the best you can do? Throw it. Ooh! That just missed the top of my head. That just missed. I've just seen it through your light. Something just came down.
We've got some
Just
activity
here on the left.
On the left. What?
It's whistling again.
Carry on asking.
It's okay. I don't want it to come from behind me. Whatever it is, if you're going to throw a stone, throw it from there. Ooh. That was it. Ooh. If you're going to throw things, throw it from over there.
Se vuoi tirare delle cose, tiratele da quella parte.
What was that?
There's someone move.
Just tap on the window.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm getting a feeling about this place.
What?
Something is moving around here. There's a high energy. The energy level has gone right up.
Who is it?
Who are you?
Chi sei?
Let us see who you are. I'm not afraid of you.
Non ho
So
paura di te.
come forward.
Vieni avanti.
Is it all you can do? Throw things around?
È tutto quello che sai fare? Tirare gli oggetti?
We're not afraid.
Non abbiamo
Okay.
paura.
What's up, Kat?
Yeah, it is really strange, right?
Yeah?
It's a bit strange, but I was supposed to get out because I stood here and it's like loads of little lights all around me.
What?
I don't know, it's weird.
Little specks of light.
Yeah, they're like floats, it's like I can
While I was
see it.
talking.
Yeah, and it's like, and they were big, like balls. I know I might think I'm going around the bend here, but I could see these lights. Okay, and what would that be?
If you're seeing lights, well, we need to make sure it's not coming from
I
Jeff's
have no- I
viewfinder.
didn't have a
Did you have
torch
your
on.
eyes closed at any point right before then?
No. I had them wide open.
Because it could have been
But
that.
it says Brian was talking. It was like...
Ah, whistle. Do you hear the whistle?
Do something else.
Fai qualcos'altro.
If Leslie's here, Leslie, if you can hear me, I need to get a bigger reaction. And at the moment we're getting the same noise, Leslie, and I want something else. You must know of some phrase or something that you can tell me to say that you think we'll get a reaction from. If you can hear me, Leslie, it would be great. Anything. Come on. Come towards me now. Come towards me and all my friends.
Su, vieni verso di noi ora. Vieni verso di me e tutti I miei amici.
Run towards us. Let's hear your feet. Copy me. Come on.
Corri verso di noi, fai così.
There you go.
Flipping it.
There you go.
Okay, again. Encore. Copy me. Copy me.
Coppiami.
Grazie. Copy me.
Coppiami.
Run towards me. Run towards us. I challenge you to run towards us. Come towards us now.
Ti sfido, corri verso di noi, vieni verso di noi ora.
Now, there's definitely a very palpable sense of looming menace from the vigil. We're also getting lots of input, lots of intuitions, lots of experiences from you guys, men and women at home, to find out exactly what you've been sending us. Let's go interactive with Julian Clegg and his team. Julian.
Thanks, Paul. Let's canter around the webcam, shall we? Very busy again tonight. First of all, webcam 1, the Grand Hall, the ground floor. Holly in Birmingham says, I saw a figure in the corner and heard a whining sound coming from it. Michael in York says, the name Sue is being said over and over again on that webcam. Will that be relevant tonight, he says. Now, webcam 2, let's move to that one, the Judgment Room. Animal seems to be the theme here. Maureen in Newcastle upon Tyne says there's a dog's face in the column in the Judgment Room. Lee in Johnston says, I've just seen a dog sighting in the Judgment Room. And Catherine and Simon again, animals, could it be dogs moving around there from Manchester? Good evening to all of you. Let's go to webcam 3, the dormitory on the first floor. Daniel and Emma, so they've seen 3 small figures like shadows run across the back wall. They're from Birmingham, as I say. And Yvette from Bradford said, I saw a dark figure walk across the screen from right to left on webcam 3. It appeared to have a hood covering its head. Right, let's move to webcam 4 finally, and it's the refectory and cells on the ground floor. There it is with that arch there. Jason says there's a figure of an old person next to the wall on the left-hand side of the arch. It looks like she or he has a wooden stick or some kind of tool in her hand, moving it up and down. Jason is from Hemel Hempstead. Thank you for that. How to get in touch? Text screen, then a space, then a message to 80889. And if you want to get in touch via the website, mosthauntedlive.net, don't forget the text costs 50p plus 1 text message at your operator's standard rate. You must be over 18. And I leave you with this message from Connor in Cork, who says, hi Jules, amazing show tonight. I'm watching it under my covers with the lights off. The best Most Haunted Live ever. Connor, thank you for that. Paul, back to you.
Thank you, Connor. So he's under the cover with the lights off and the TV under the covers. Make sure there's plenty of room for the heat of the telly to get out of that duvet, Connor. Right, this is Most Haunted Live. Enough of the health and safety. It is getting very serious out there at Lucadia Monastery. It's half an hour away here in Italy from midnight, the witching hour. We are only halfway through the investigation. More after this.
What the heck was that?
What, got heat sore?
Yes.
It is hot.
Yeah.
Throw it. Ooh, that just missed the top of my head.
There you go.
Flipping it.
There you go.
Okay, again. Copy me.
Coppiami.
Hello and welcome back to Most Haunted Live, the third night of a 5-night paranormal investigation from Turin, the most haunted city on earth, also known as Satan's City. And tonight, Yvette Fielding and the team are hoping to lock horns with Lucifer, to get up close and personal with the great beast 666. They're at Lucadio Monastery, just outside Turin, and it's been a very eventful 90 minutes so far. Let's get straight back there. Yvette.
Thanks, Paul. We came up to the a particular area. We were previous to that we were in the dormitories, and we've come up to this funny little area where there's these sort of bars coming across. Just after you went off us, we heard the most almighty bang. I screamed, nearly lost my trousers, and you said there's someone coming to the room right now, and there's a woman with him. Now tell me what you got from then on.
Dragged in, but led into the room.
Yeah.
And then it occurred to me, or it came to me, that many women were brought into this room for their pleasure.
For whose pleasure?
The people that live here, the
monks.
The monks.
Okay.
Okay.
For their pleasure, in what?
We're in an abbey, so monks.
All right, but who are these women?
The women have been brought in from, I saw a picture of them dancing with these monks in a cemetery. In a cemetery.
Okay.
A cemetery very, very near here. They would meet, the monks would meet with young women. Yep.
You're right. Keep talking, but keep it low.
With young women from a near village.
Keep going.
They danced, they drank, they fornicated, and they were brought back here.
Hearing loud noises. What happened to them when they were here?
There was... Can you hear this now?
Yes.
There was a lot of activity. There was, of course, fornication and depravity. Many, many acts of depravity.
What happened to the women? What happened to the women?
What happened to the women?
Yeah.
Many were okay. It's interesting because I think we're looking at it the wrong way round. We're looking at it from the point of view that the monks were evil and entrapped the women. I believe the women... Yes, that's right. What? The women were satanic. They dreamt. They would dream. They would have dreams of the devil, of worshipping the devil. They communicated then with the monks. They danced with the monks. They got their confidence for the monks to bring them back here. I'm sure this is right.
Yeah.
They persuaded the monks to renounce God.
Because they
were evil in themselves, the women.
Are you hearing that? That's women moaning. My God. I don't know if you're hearing that in
It's a moan.
but there is women or a woman's cry.
Several different voices by the sound.
Oh God, I hope you can hear this at home. It's like what you hear in a nightmare. You know, like a woman going, ah. It's horrid. So we should be calling out.
Wait. Oh, there's movement over by the window here. where Kath is. Yeah, very near her.
Who is it?
These people are evil.
Women? Is this the women? Who are you seeing? Who's the
I'm seeing figures. I'm seeing just shadowy figures. These figures. Oh, are evil.
That's right by you, Stewie. Did you hear it?
See it somewhere. It's getting louder and louder. It was like a
Leslie, go on, Brian, go on.
That's it, wasn't it? You were persuaded to renounce the Father, to renounce God. And you were persuaded to worship the Dark One. You were persuaded, they were persuaded to worship the devil, Satan. Yes, I whistle.
What the hell is that whistle all about? Leslie, if you can hear me, if you can give me anything now to call out and get a really strong reaction from maybe these women.
Right. I want you to say to them, Yvette, please, the Inquisition are coming. Can you hear me? The Inquisition are coming to save you. Do you renounce the devil and all his works?
The Inquisition are coming to save you. Do you renounce the devil and all his works?
L'Inquisizione viene a salvarvi. Rinunciate al diavolo e tutte le sue opere.
There's a sound over you saying that.
I know.
Try it again.
The Inquisition are coming to save you.
Yvette, darling,
Do you renounce the devil and all his works? Go on, Leslie.
Right, Yvette, get hold of Kath's hand.
Yes.
Just Kath. Get Kath to your side. Take her hand, quickly.
Yeah.
Let her stand next to you. Stand next to you. Put out your hand and say, take my hand and I will lead you to the light. Put out your hand to these women. I want you to hold on to Kath's hand. Yes.
Take our hands and we'll lead you to the light. Come towards us.
What's that smell?
What smell? I can't.
Stand by.
Listen, hear the rumbling.
Yes.
Hear the rumbling?
Yes, of course.
Oh, it's a sweet smell now.
It's horrible.
It's a sweet smell.
Sickly.
Almost make me feel sick.
It's a very sickly smell.
We're coming towards you, Yvette.
Oh, yeah, got it. Oh.
Listen.
Put out your hand. Take the hand.
Come on, take our hands and we'll lead you to the light. Come on, ladies.
Su, prendete le nostre mani.
Did you see that? It looked like somebody was stood there.
They're coming.
A flash.
There are many people.
Are there?
They're
How
coming
many?
closer.
All
Many
women?
people here.
No, you're all right, Yvette. You're saving them.
Oh, do you see it again? Watch there.
Come towards us. Come towards us. We don't mean you any harm. But I need you to make noises. I need you to show us where you are standing.
Yeah, you're
Come
right, look.
towards
You're
us.
right, look.
Come towards us now. Take our hands and we'll show you the light. There's no need to be in any more pain. What's the matter, Carl?
Can't even breathe.
What's up?
Really?
breathe.
Really?
I can't.
What, is it a cramp or what?
You all right? Kath?
Carry on.
Sure? Yeah? I don't like that. No, I can't carry on. Not when you can't breathe.
That's like something. It's like something from my neck.
Round your neck. Do you want to go out for a minute?
On there, you need
No,
to
you can't. You can't. I'll fall over.
Just see how
Before
long.
dealing with utmost evil.
Yvette, carry on. I'll look after Cal. If he gets any worse, I'll count him out myself. All right?
I promise.
You promise, yeah?
Okay. Where are you, Kath? Oh, you're all right. You're shaking. Come towards us. So these women were evil women.
Yes,
They were evil women.
Yes, they set out to
But
do
why the
this.
hell would we want to take them to the light, Leslie? I don't understand that. These women were evil.
Because
They
they want,
believed in Satan.
because they want saving, Yvette. They want saving. They're asking
Oh,
for
they want
forgiveness.
saving.
They want saving.
Ah, they're asking for forgiveness.
Ah.
Okay.
But they admit to it,
Yeah.
and they now want forgiveness.
They're confessing, Yvette.
Let me hear your voice. Let me hear your voice.
Fatemi sentire la vostra voce.
You can be forgiven. We'll show you the light. Come towards us now.
Potete trovare il perdono. Venite adesso verso la luce.
Before we help you, though, you must help us.
Prima che noi vi possiamo aiutare, voi dovete aiutare noi però.
If you are here, make a noise.
Se siete qui, fate un rumore.
Did you hear that, Roger? Yes. Okay. I think we should move up. I think we should. I want Leslie. I want you to give me more stuff because I want us to. Was that a growl? That was a growl.
Yeah, you heard it over here. It's over here now. It's moving around the room.
And that woman.
Is there anybody up there?
Hello and welcome back to Most Haunted Live, night 3 of a 5-night paranormal investigation from Turin, regarded as the world's most haunted city and, according to some, Satan's city. Now, Yvette Fielding and the team are on tonight's vigil in the Lucadio Monastery, a place with a very dark past, a place where the entire population of monks was excommunicated in the late 18th century after an Inquisition investigation. During the previous break, Yvette Fielding and the team heard a very strange noise. We missed it here. We're going to share it with you now. Listen to this.
God, I've just got a picture in my mind now.
What?
Someone being brought into this room, a woman being brought into this room.
Whoa!
There!
What? What are you seeing?
Do you not see?
No.
A woman dragged in. Oh my God, no, don't.
Speaking to Yvette there, of course, was our medium and psychic artist Brian Shepherd. He said after that enormous bang, a woman had been dragged in. Patrick Matthews is with us, our American medium. Patrick, you said earlier you got the sense that some of the women there, some of the presences there, may have been involved in immoral acts, may have been victims of the people who lived in the monastery, but they may have been lied to. They may have been told that they were doing this for the Lord.
For the Lord himself, and exactly, so going under that misguidance, if you will, they were willing to give themselves in and so forth and so on. And as Leslie said to these victims, what the chant she told Yvette to say was absolutely perfect about going into the light, because again, you are trying to help them to understand God is there, go to God, basically.
And again, Yvette queried that because she thought the women there, the women presences, were potentially evil, of course, because she can't hear what happens in the studio or between you, me and Leslie.
Right.
So Leslie was acting on your information there, trying to give these women some kind of comfort.
And that's exactly what Yvette was doing with them.
Yeah. Now, Carl experienced breathing difficulties in that last vigil visit. He's apparently fine now, but you have a thought as to why that might be?
Well, as we mentioned earlier, I saw the monk with the hood right next to Carl, and I knew that exactly was going to occur, that the monk was going to place it over Carl's head, and Carl was going to have exactly what happened to him.
Okay, a lot still to talk about, but the vigil is an ongoing investigation. Let's get straight back there now. Yvette Fielding and the team are inside the Lucadio Monastery. Yvette, can you hear me? What's the latest, Yvette?
Hello, Paul. Yes, sorry, we've just come across quite a long distance to actually come into a different part of the monastery. And as you can see, this is quite a rough and ready place. It's full of stones and dust, all sorts of things, a very uneven floor. Carl, you all right? Yes. Yeah.
All right, I'm fine.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, fine. Go on, Brian, you go first. Okay. As you're walking in, Brian, I just want you to tell me what you are seeing and how it would have been.
Well, what I'm seeing is some cell, yeah, I mean, like cell-like building. It's dank, it stinks. Oh my God, I mean, you get the feeling of such pain in here, such torment. I mean, can we... Oh, God.
Go and stand in there, then.
Oh, God almighty. Christ.
Somebody in there with you?
There's a hell of a presence in here.
Oh, right, hang on. Hang on.
God,
Let me go.
What is it?
Hang on, I'm coming in.
What is it?
Oh, God, hang on.
Christ.
What presence?
Oh my God, look!
What?
What is that? What is it? Are they hooks or something? God, I can...
They're nails.
What is it? Is it
They're big
nails or what?
What are they, Jeff? I can't see. They're big nails.
I feel that such a... Oh my God, what, such atrocities. What the hell was that?
Nothing? There was nothing there?
Yeah.
Well, what, do you feel
God,
something?
I do, yeah. I feel that such atrocities and torture took place in here.
Who was tortured in here? Who was tortured?
People were imprisoned in here. What's that? What's that sticky? God.
Just
People were thrown in here,
Yeah.
abused, tortured.
What sort of people? Who were they?
Prisoners taken, put in here. Men, women, dragged in here.
By whom?
They were dragged in here. By the abbots, by the monks, yeah.
And they did that? They did it all
they
in here?
did it in these rooms.
So you say there's a presence in here. Is there
Well, I
one?
walked in, it was dreadful. There was, you know, I was utterly cold, freezing cold. The movement, rustling as well.
But who is in here? Is there something haunting this room?
Yes, there is. There is
who is
certain.
it?
There's every indication that is haunting throughout these various rooms.
Come on then, let's go back out here. You all right, Kieran?
Yeah, there is a 1.2 degree temperature drop from out there
In here.
which is a significant drop. It's very unusual to get that much.
Well,
I know we're talking about
That's
adjacent
weird.
rooms.
What would you put that down to then?
1.2, possibly because of the smaller size of the room, less airflow.
I've got
but
plenty
it's
of
difficult to
clothing
tell.
on, but...
Were you shutting the door? Who's shutting the door? Who's
What's
shutting the door
happening
on
now?
me? I
Christ.
thought you were shutting the door on me, Jeff. But it was with force.
Pushing. It was closing on me. Oh, pushing. All right, just let it go. Hey, it's pushing.
No, it wasn't. It was pushing. That was weird.
Against you.
Against me, like, really hard.
We're being pushed out.
That was weird.
There's whistling going down.
There's whistling. Okay, come on out. I thought, Jeff.
I'll hold it.
I thought, how rude. Okay, let's go on to this next bit.
Let's have a look around. I can't even see where I am. Hang on, let's have a... Can I sort of look?
Do you want
Look around here.
What's through here? Let me go first. I'm not sure if I like going
God.
first.
Oh, I think...
Watch yourself.
I think it's...
Careful, careful. Don't fall down.
If there's anybody here, if there are any spirit people here, any astral beings, any monks, any ladies, women, then come towards us.
Se ci sono delle persone qui, degli spiriti, degli esseri astrali, dei monaci, delle donne, allora venite verso di noi.
I've just got a picture of men and women in here.
The monks and the
Torture,
ladies.
yeah, but you know, horrible visions. I mean, when we were in those rooms there, people hung up on the wall, suspended, like in torture, somehow hooked upon the walls.
Who were the women or the
No,
men?
it's just...
What?
Men, prisoners, taken there, whipped, hung onto the walls.
In the cells?
Yeah, just outside here, yeah, dragged from the cells and...
Where? In this room?
Just outside this room. I was getting it as we walked through.
So just back
And in
there?
here, movement. movement in here.
Come on, make a noise. Show yourself. Show yourself.
Listen. Listen. What's that? Didn't feel anything?
No. Why would I feel it?
Blake, sorry. There was this movement by the burning pillar.
Yeah, no, I just heard it there.
Is there a spirit with us?
C'è uno spirito qui con noi?
If there is, please...
There. Did you see it dart?
No, I didn't. I can't see.
Yeah, it was just a shadow.
Show
Did you
yourself.
not hear it? Did you not hear something?
Mostratevi.
Make another noise.
Fate un altro rumore.
Come on, show yourself now. We heard you.
Who do you think it is?
No.
A man or a woman?
Well, I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, I saw a fleeting shadow and we heard the noise, yes?
Okay, yeah.
Show yourself.
Mostrati.
No, you're in here.
Sappiamo che sei qui.
That was a woman's cry.
Yeah, I know.
So women were brought into there as well and abused and tortured.
Are these women separate from the ones that worship Satan?
I think it's all part and parcel of the same picture. I think they did worship Satan. Basically, what we're looking at is an entire community that was steeped in total evil. It was satanic worship, and many things happened under that, regime, if you like.
Right. But what we
They
need
were
to do,
more to themselves.
I want to know who's here, who's haunting here, and I want to get as much activity out of them as possible.
I know who's haunting here.
That's what we want.
The monks. It is the monks who haunt here.
The monks
And
haunt
I
here.
tell you why they haunt here.
Why?
Because eventually, under orders from elsewhere, and I believe that to be the Pope, he destroyed this regime here. I believe that. They were... That's right. The whole place was, if you like, closed down,
Okay.
deconsecrated.
Okay. Well, Leslie will be able to check.
Now that's a remarkable place to have to take a break because as we heard earlier, and remember Brian Shepherd, our medium and psychic artist, has no way of hearing what happens in this area of the studio. Leslie Smith said that the Inquisition went in the late 1780s and the place was of course deconsecrated and many of the monks were executed. A chilling moment to take a break. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Most Haunted Live, night 3 of a 5-night paranormal vigil, and I cannot remember a time when the information has come in so thick and fast. Intuition, sounds that we've heard, information almost too rich and detailed to be processed. Yvette Fielding and the team tonight at the Ludecchio Monastery, just outside Turin. Turin, the most haunted city on the planet, and we can go straight back to the site of tonight's vigil right now. Yvette, can you hear me, Yvette?
Hi, Paul. Yeah, we're just walking into another area. Go on, Brian. I just really want you to see what you're getting in here.
Let's go through here and... oh, my God.
You all right? You don't like it?
Jesus.
What are you saying?
Well, I see people suspended on the walls. I see corpses. I see writhing. I see pain. I feel despair.
Where would they have been
Look at
hung?
it. My God, look at...
Give me a touch.
Around you, what...
From the walls?
Look at, yeah, look at the... Can you see? Where there are shackles?
Where? I can't see shackles.
Look, get some light on them. Look,
Where?
Look around you. Oh, the stench in here. Oh, for God's sakes, the pain.
They would have hanged them from here.
Oh my God, they're hanging now.
Oh,
The
you can see
ghost
it?
of the...
You can see it?
Yeah.
You all right?
For God's sakes. What filth.
Who's hanging? Are they men? Are they women?
Both. Both.
You can see it?
Yeah. God's sakes.
Who's are they haunting
They haunt
here?
here now.
Oh, how
and
many?
They walk amongst us.
How many?
Restless. Oh God, I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. What do you see?
Hooks on the ceiling.
Oh no, for God's sakes, can't you see it?
Oh,
Bodies suspended on ropes.
Who did it? Were these the monks
Christ.
that did this?
Yes. They...
Who's whistling? I wish I knew what that was. It's the first time I've ever heard it like that before. I mean, you know, tonight I've never heard it like that
strong
before.
in here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Is there any one particular?
I just want to...
Is there any one particular spirit that is stronger than the others? That we could perhaps do a séance, Ouija board?
Yes.
Who?
Yes, there is a strong one. He's also... Who are you? He's an abbot. An abbot. There. Wait. But don't be scared. Don't be scared.
You all right, Stuart?
No, there's something landed over there.
Don't be scared. You're an abbot, aren't you?
Is he in the room now?
You're an abbot, aren't you? And you've just walked in here, haven't you? Are you responsible for this? This scene of carnage and despair around us?
Yeah.
These...
What?
No, it wasn't. Because I walked through it and I left it open.
Oh, this one banged.
Just the door that's just closed.
What, you mean like that? Oh, you... Oh,
I'm
right.
assuming that's what it was.
Well, it can't, can it? Because it... I suppose it could
Can't
rattle.
close because of the cable.
No, it can't close because of the cable. It can't be that noise.
I know, there's a wedge.
Didn't I...
I wonder if that's fallen out.
Well, bang it on the floor, see if
Well,
we
didn't
make...
I just say...
No, that wasn't
didn't
the
I
same
just say...
noise.
Didn't I just say someone had walked
Yeah.
in?
It wasn't the same noise, Carl.
It could have been that. It could have been this. Well, it could have been this opening and shutting.
Well, try it then. No,
I did
it
just...
doesn't make the same noise. What could it make that noise?
You're here, aren't you?
Is he evil?
You're here. I just sense his presence. They're all evil. They're steeped in evil.
Okay. Let's do the Ouija board, yeah, Carl's right. Come on then.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I can see. Can you see just a tiny bit of light?
Let's just go straight for it right now. Kath, Stuart, sit down. You ready, Kieran?
Yeah.
Ready, Roger?
Yes.
Everybody listen very carefully and see if we can get some noises. I'm going to start straight away. Yeah, let's see if we can see things. Ready?
I'm just about in the mood to meet these dirty, filthy, stinking, rotten.
Are you? Are you sure?
Absolutely. Yeah, bring it on now. Come on, let's not piss around.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I've been scared.
Prepared enough for this.
I am now. I haven't been all night. But
Yeah.
that's what I've been kind of
You
quiet,
ready?
waiting for this to happen.
Okay. Everybody tuck your feet round the corners of the chairs if you can. Touch your fingers. Nice and light on the table. Try and look out for shadows.
Oh, that was me.
Okay. If there are any spirits in this room now, any tortured souls, any abbots, evil monks, then you come towards us right now. Table shaking. Please come towards us and speak. Show yourselves. Let us know.
I know you're here.
Come on, we know that you're here. Show yourself to us. Show some lights. Throw things. Make a loud noise. anything. We command you. Come on, evil, evil people. You believed in Satan, didn't you? The Lord and Master. Come towards us. Make a loud noise.
Come through to us now. Must we sit amongst this stench, this filth, these scenes of horror? Come through now.
Come on,
Let us
talk
know
to me.
you.
And me. You don't frighten me.
You don't frighten any of us.
You cowards.
You are nothing but scum.
Come on.
I guess now you, in death, you've realised that your Lord and Master Satan was nothing.
Leslie, if you can hear me, any phrases, any sayings would be most welcome. Please come towards us. We wish to talk to you, find out why you did the things that you did, why you tortured innocent people. Come towards us now. We will leave a pause of silence. Please fill this silence with noises.
Lasciamo una pausa di silenzio. Riempite questo silenzio con rumori.
The temperature has dropped around the table.
That's strange. It is, it's like, so, like you've put your fingers in ice. Oh, God, yeah.
Feel the breezes around.
How weird is that? There's one, not like that. Okay, let's leave a silent gap. Everybody stand completely still. Is there a spirit in here now with us?
There's a spirit present.
There is.
There's
Just
a
the
spirit
one.
present now.
Just one.
Just one.
Who? This abbot?
You've asked. You've asked him to come forward.
The abbot?
Yes.
Do we have a name for this piece of shit?
Yeah, what's his name?
Of course. His name.
Yeah.
Do you feel the cold?
Yeah, what's his name?
Because it's
Brian?
close. It's Filippo.
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 Come on, Filippo. Come towards us.
Artavia.
Oh.
Artavio. Is that right? Filippo. Artavio.
Giusto, Filippo d'Ottavio.
Oh. Tables twisted.
I think you've got your answer.
Filippo Octavio.
Octavio.
Octavio. Octavio. Filippo Octavio. Please do something in this room to let us know that you are here.
Lift this table off the floor. Come on.
To me?
Come on, Filippo or Ottavio.
You alright, Brian?
Yeah, something's pressing down on my body.
You alright?
Yeah.
Okay, Brian, it's all right.
Get away from me. It's all right, it's all right. Okay.
Does Leslie have any phrases, please? What?
Somebody just whispered something in my ear.
What did he whisper?
I have no idea. It was like...
The noises are they're very quiet. There's no noises in here. Apart from what you just heard, Carl. But there's no whistling.
I could have sworn someone was standing there.
I'm not getting anything from Leslie at all. Nothing.
No feedback.
Oh, she's got something apparently. Come on, Leslie. What have you got for me?
I'm listening to you. Okay, Yvette. Say
Can
to
you-
them, you are an anathema.
You are an anathema.
Tu sei un'efema.
Get ready for trouble.
We got a bang on. You are an anathema.
Tu sei un'efema.
Seek ecclesiastical burial.
Say again.
Do you seek ecclesiastical burial?
Do you seek ecclesiastical burial?
cerchi una sepoltura ecclesiastica.
The Inquisition is at your door.
The Inquisition is at your door.
L'Inquisizione alla tua porta.
You all right, Brian?
Yeah, okay, mate, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Careful. Be very tricky.
Keep coming with him, Leslie.
Let's go. Oh, there we go.
Something.
There we go.
Violent.
Between you, something.
Between who?
Between you, girl, something.
Oh, great.
Careful.
Is it a mist?
A mist rises.
A mist. Are you getting this, Kieran, on the thermometer? Any green mist? Any greenness?
Just double checking. I'm not getting anything yet.
Oh, it's getting cold to my left side.
It's cold now. Round our ankles.
I need to get round you.
Can you feel it?
I can feel it.
It's just round our ankles.
It's cubes.
Do you smell it? It's just damper, it's danker in here.
Come on, do something for us.
Do something else rather than tip a table. It's boring.
Affect me or Carol.
You okay, girl?
What's up, Carl?
No, I'm fine.
You all right?
Sure.
Filippo,
I'm in a lot of pain at the moment.
are you?
Yeah.
I was feeling pain as well, being crushed on.
The trouble is that's not really that much of a new thing, is it?
It doesn't matter. It's what you're feeling.
Well, I just feel like my wrists, my elbows really, really hurt. I mean, my shoulders hurt. It's almost like they're being pulled. I don't know why.
It's going towards you, Brian, every time. You all right, Brian?
Hey, Brian.
You all right?
You know, I can't even push this down.
I can't. It won't come down. It won't come down.
Crying out loud.
Pull it down. Pull it down.
Oh, get it down off me.
You all right, Brian?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Extraordinary scenes there during the last break. It happened during the seance. That table was so tipped forward, so heavy, they couldn't put it back in its rightful position. It seemed to be defying gravity. Welcome back. I'm Paul Ross. This is Most Haunted Live, night 3 of a 5-night paranormal investigation. We've had names from Brian Shepherd, Filippo, Artavio, Octavia, also a name from our medium who's here in the studio with me, Patrick Matthews from America. He's very focused, as you can see. He got the name Ignacio, Ignatius, and also he said to me he can visualize a ceremony involving the drinking of blood. Keep that in mind as we get back to the scene of tonight's vigil. It's the monastery and a seance is taking place.
I can't push it down.
Push it, Ken. Push it back.
Push it in.
Try.
See what I mean?
Go on, Brian. Keep going.
Come on, we know you're here. You want to envelop us and what do you want to do?
I can't, I've got nowhere to put my feet under this
It's doing
table.
it again. It's doing it again. It's doing it again. Push it back. Push it back. God, it won't go. It won't go. I've never known anything like it.
Push it.
I can't.
Push it back. I still.
Very good.
Very good. You're obviously very strong. Take this table and lift it above our heads and throw it across the room then. I challenge you. I challenge you. Lift this table up and throw it across the room. You all right, Brian? It's doing it again.
I'm not comfortable with this. I'm not comfortable with this being on this
You're
table.
not comfortable with it?
No, I'm not.
Take
I'm
it
really
off.
not. Do you mind? Sorry.
You all right? Are you okay?
No, I'm fine. It's the part of that crucifix.
Yeah.
It's pushing into him.
Okay. Okay. Do something for us. Do something else.
Throw something.
Make a noise.
Come on, we know you're here.
Show yourself.
You're a coward. You're hiding. You're hiding in the shadows. Come out of the shadows and make yourself known to us. Yeah, come out. We know who you are.
It's got quiet now.
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
What?
Look at it round her. Look at it round her.
Looking it round who?
Kath,
There's an energy in this room.
What?
Well, just tell it to go away.
No, keep it.
Not round me.
Go on. It almost reached out to you, as though to take you.
Well,
Keep it around, can it goes.
I'm freezing.
Keep it around, Kath. If you're there, keep
What do you want her for?
What?
Strangle Kath.
Stuart, what are you saying?
Get
that
away
for?
from her.
Stuart, what are you saying
I'm
that
not
for?
afraid.
Reaction.
No.
You don't say strangle cat.
No.
What?
Get away from her. Be gone.
I know.
It's okay. It's okay.
I think I might have to leave.
You're okay. You're okay.
Are you sure?
You're fine.
Come on, do something else. I'm really, really bored of this. You spent 100 years abusing, torturing, hurting.
Okay, what's the matter?
Also, this is
It's all right, though. Come on, go on, infecting Kath.
Oh,
What do you say? No, I don't. I'm fine.
you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Infect Kath, come on.
No, what?
If that was you, do some more to Kath.
Oh, don't.
Do plenty more to Kath.
She'll be fine. She's not, nothing's going to hurt.
Christopher, you all right?
Throw Kath out of a chair.
You spent so long.
Ah, of course.
What?
The anger that they feel. They were taken from here.
Who
The monks were taken from here.
By whom?
Abbots.
By whom?
Who sent them? Rome. Rome it was, wasn't it? The Pope. It took many, many years, but you were destroyed in the end, weren't you? They were, of course, executed.
They were executed.
They were executed. And buried.
Where?
Very close by.
They were close by.
There's such a presence here somewhere. The energy that they created, the evil that they created, must be contained. But it seeps forth now. But it seeps forth still. Is that what the fog was? Is that some indication?
Can you give us a glass, please? See if we can get
we
any
should
less.
do something.
I know, well, if we do this, maybe we might get something.
I'm not sure.
What was his name? Filippo.
Filippo.
If nothing, let's move to the next one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Filippo.
Filippo, would you like to leave a message?
Filippo, vuoi lasciare un messaggio?
Spell out a message.
Scrivilo.
Continue. What is that? Can't see. What is it?
I can't see.
Okay, I'm told it's an H. Continue.
H.
Continue.
Continua.
What was that?
Can't see.
I can't see.
L.
I'm sorry.
L.
I'm sorry.
I'm being told in my ear what the letters are. Oh, see that. What's that? HLR?
I. H-L-R-R.
Why? Is it? Is it?
I don't know.
Between Y and
Can't
Z.
see anything.
Make no sense, does it?
No, it's not making any sense at all.
What's that?
L. Between X and Y. Oh, God! That had a really weird movement to it. Sorry. I'm sorry.
That was like it was picked up.
It was picked up. It went like that. And then came down.
Let's see if it'll do it again then.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. What did I scream
The
for?
evil is still here. The essence is still, it seeps out.
Sorry. Feel such a prat.
Don't feel silly. but
Oh,
it's
that's so
fine.
stupid. That's what we're asking for, and then you
It's
scream.
a
shouldn't
normal
feel-
reaction.
Okay, sorry.
Embarrassed by
It was kept going to between X and Y and L, was it, or something?
Yes.
What's that? Can't say.
it.
L again. What is it? Y, X and Y.
Are people moving around a lot?
I know, I can see that, Carl.
I just get this constant feeling that
Where's it going to?
there's moving around.
What's it? Can't see. It's so dark.
It's still behind you, Stu.
No one, Kieran, man.
No, on the other side of you.
No one.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Have a go.
Go, so, go. Go on.
You're all right, Kath. You're all right, Kath. You're all right, sweetie.
What's it spelling out?
I'm not even looking, I'm sorry.
D, D.
Oh, God, stop. Cat. Oh, sorry. It's not joking.
What's the matter?
It's really dusty in here, I think.
Okay. I have no idea what any of this is spelling.
No. This is no sense.
Are we doing something?
I don't know. He's still here, Ben. Oh, it's lifting. The whole thing just lifted again.
Right.
And again. You all right, Kat? Do you want to go out for a bit?
Do you want to go out or what?
Just some water would probably be quite good.
Something's pressing on me. Sorry about that.
This glass is still moving on its own. I'm not doing anything with this.
You all right? No, Kat.
Where is the essence of this evil presence? In a circle. Take her out.
Come on.
Just take her out now. Take her out. Don't fuck around.
Take her out. Stuart, take her out. Is she all right? Is she okay? Stuart's
She said something was pressing on her.
All right. She's been sick.
She's been sick.
Take a drink. All right. Come on.
Let's sort her out, for God's sakes. That's just awful.
Give the girl some dignity.
It's all right.
I'm not going to go out there because it's, you know,
Huh?
I won't go because, as you say, give her a bit of space.
Yeah. Oh shit, what's gone on? What's happened?
What?
Some very disturbing scenes there indeed. Obviously, we're going to make absolutely sure Kath is fine. We thank you for your concern. Keep watching the final part of Most Haunted Live from Turin, Satan's City, after this.
Oh, God! And again. You all right, Kat? Oh!
In a circle. Take her out.
Come on.
Just take her out now. Take her out. Don't fuck around.
Take her out. Is she all right? Is she okay?
She said something was pressing on her.
All right. She's been sick.
A very disturbing sequence of events there from the seance. This is Most Haunted live from Turin, the third of 5 nights of a paranormal investigation. We thank you for your concern about Kath. We are going straight back to that vigil. Remember, we are 1 hour ahead of you here in Italy, so the time here is fast approaching 1 a.m. As we go back to the Ledecchio Monastery just outside Turin, and we are all concerned, Yvette, about how Kath is. How is Kath and how are the rest of you?
Kath's still very, very shaken. We've moved in, just very quickly, we've just moved into a different part of the location. Kath's very shaken. She felt and described something crushing her windpipe, pushing down on her windpipe, and she's fine. She doesn't want to be with us for the rest of the investigation. We've told her to go back and get a warm drink and just relax, but she's fine in herself. So we're continuing.
What is... sorry, I'm picking up something in here.
What?
Once again, exactly the same as we have just got in there. And that's a low fog. Drifts over the floor toward us.
A low fog of what?
And a cold. There. You stand in judgment of who? How dare you? People... Do you hear that?
Yeah.
It's a plea for mercy. How dare you?
I keep hearing whistles and lots of different things. Are you alright? Do you want me to stay close?
I'm scared. Sorry, just I know, just witnessing what's happened to Kath and then hearing these noises is just a bit freaky.
How dare you? They stood in judgment of many. And then condemn them. And then condemn them to the torture and death that we've just seen laid out before us next door.
Ask them to do something.
Come out, you people who stood in judgment of others. Come out. Do you think we're frightened? Do you think we are? No, we're not scared of you. Make a sound.
Do you keep thinking I see shadows?
Flitting around.
See shadows.
Shadows that flit around, yeah.
We do need to
And
be...
yet, wait, what's this?
We do need to be careful. If you start talking about shadows, a huge suggestion effect, and people start thinking that they're being touched or seeing things, that sort of thing. People really have to focus now. They really have to be objective about their experiences.
God. Good grief.
What's up, Brian?
Just get a feeling of the cry for your souls.
What's the matter? Why are you standing there like that? Why are you saying
God.
that? What?
What? It's not wet on my hands or something. What? Damp and...
No, it is wet.
Why
It's just
though?
cold. Is it damp or is it just cold? It's just
I
cold.
don't know. Is it cold or is it
Yeah.
damp?
But I know the significance.
Is it cold? Seriously, is it? I stood in judgment of so many. We actually cry for your tormented soul. Careful.
Why?
Because I think I saw something over there. Might have been just a shadow, but I don't know.
Is that a shuffling noise?
What? God. Yes. I can. Can you? Sweet.
It's like a sweet smell. It's like, isn't it?
A vision. A vision of a man.
In the corner?
Yeah, a vision of a man, bearded, hooded. And yes, the smell, that sweet smell.
I've got a bit of a cold, so I can't smell it.
Yeah.
Make a noise. Make a noise, please, sir, if you can.
Incense burning.
Okay. I'll call out and see if we get anything. If we all stay quiet, yes?
Yes.
Is that car stood there?
Yes, it is.
If there is a presence here, if there is a spirit, please make a noise. Please make that noise again. Do you mean us harm if you... Wait till I finish speaking. If you mean us harm, make a loud noise with your voice. And again, please.
Di nuovo. Per favore.
You just touched me.
That's me.
You did.
Okay.
Sorry, Carl.
It seems to be becoming more loud from around this area, sort of this corner. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm pointing like you can. No. I don't know what's in. I can only see this.
Okay, it's over there, is it? Hang on. Whoa.
That's brave of me.
Is there a heat source, Kieran?
From here, no. I'm just checking to
Let's
see
call
if
out and
there's
see if
fog.
there is. Let's call out and see if we get one.
Okay.
No, listen to that. Listen. Let's go really quietly, one voice at a time.
Step out of the corner, Roger.
If you're here, please make yourself be known. Show yourself.
Se sei qui, fatti vedere.
Show yourself to us.
Mostrati a noi.
Show yourself.
Mostrati.
Now show yourself to us. We join forces here. Come out to us. Show yourself. Show yourself. A vision. A shape.
Where? Over that way.
Yes. Once again the same.
There's no heat source showing up at all there, is there?
No.
Okay, let's just ask. If you're still here.
You are.
Okay. Do you need our help? If you do, make a noise.
Hai bisogno del nostro aiuto. Se sì, fai un rumore.
Are you happy? If you are, make a noise.
Se sì, fai un rumore.
And you? What is that? What is that feeling? Who are you?
Chi sei?
Are you a guardian?
Sei un guardiano?
Are you one of the circle? Are you a guardian of the evil presence that has been created in this building?
A frustrating and fascinating moment to leave the vigil. This is the third of 5 nights of paranormal investigations for Most Haunted Live from Turin, the world's most haunted city, also known as Satan's City. It's been a bumpy old ride tonight. Leslie Smith is with us, our academic and historian. Lots of information coming in, very difficult to source some of the names. That room they're in there, though, Leslie, the judgment room, is particularly fascinating, isn't it?
It's particularly fascinating for me because one of the greatest phenomena about the Abbey is there, which is that's the weeping pillow, the judgment room, where the monks used to sit in the ecclesiastical courts and deal out all sorts of terrible things. And that pillar in the middle of the room is said to weep real tears for the bitterness that's been suffered in the room. Also, of course, we've got this business about the abbot sitting up again, or the monk sitting up. By the way, the abbot, there was only one, of course, at any one time.
And that was fascinating when you gave Yvette the helping tip about saying to the women that maybe they need absolution or forgiveness, because
right.
that provoked a very strong reaction.
Well, it would do. And because some of those people were genuinely evil and some were got caught up in things because of the difficulties that they were in, under pressure financially or whatever. If the whole region was absolutely stinky with it, you know, there's an opportunity, obviously, for them to want to be able to break out of this terrible darkness they were in. And that's maybe... I knew, by the way, Kath would be in trouble. That's why I told Yvette to get hold of her hand.
Okay, thank you for the moment, Leslie Smith. In fact, thanks for tonight. Looking forward to tomorrow night?
We
Yes,
are.
of course we are.
We are, of course.
Okay, and thank you all tonight for your input, for your help. You've been our eyes and ears for a final roundup of Interactive. Julian Clegg. Julian.
Thanks, Paul. Another cracking night on Interactive. Let's just go through the themes of the night on the webcams. Webcam 1, the grand hall and the ground floor. Many people reported hearing screaming and growling, figures in the doorway, a dog in the doorway, lots of voices. It's been the noisiest area of the night, incidentally. Webcam 2, the judgment room on the ground floor, orbs and flashing lights, white mist at the back of the room, lots of figures moving behind pillars there. Webcam 3, that's the dormitory on the first floor, figures in the black robe walking up and down, pacing across the room. A woman dancing bizarrely as well. Someone kneeling in the corner was spotted by a number of people. Orbs moving across the floor, and the busiest camera of the night, this one, Webcam 3, received the most messages from the dormitory. Thank you very much indeed. Webcam 4, refectory and the cells, a figure of a woman on that one, mist moving across the bottom of the door there. Not the busiest camera, I'd say, looking at that. Webcam 3 outstripping Webcam 4. The most messages, well, actually in the last 10 minutes, worried about Kath. Thank you very much indeed for all of you who've been getting in touch to say you're concerned about her, and we'll keep an eye on Kath after the show, you can rest assured. Other general themes of the night, lots of goats sighted, also strange animal sightings of an elephant, would you believe, frogs, a parrot and snakes. So there you are, that's just some of the themes of the night. Thank you very much indeed. I'll be back at 8 o'clock tomorrow night on Living 2 for Access All Areas, your behind-the-scenes guide to this show. So if you like Most Haunted Live, join me at 8 on Living 2. And more from Interactive from 9 tomorrow night from Turin. For the moment, from all of us at Interactive, Paul, back to you.
Thank you, Julian, and do make sure you watch tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, Living 2 for Access All Areas, and of course we return tomorrow at 9 right here on Living, in the company again tomorrow of American medium Patrick Matthews. It's been a fascinating night, Patrick.
Very fascinating
What's been your overriding impression of tonight's activities?
Well, everything was very interesting, of course, but what happened with Kath is very similar to what happened with Carl, with the monk putting the bag over the head. Carl fought it off, so he went to the next victim, a weaker victim, Kath. And that's exactly what occurred.
And also Brian Shepherd, our medium and psychic artist, also got the sense of oppression on his chest and the table coming towards him. Did you feel any physical sympathy or empathy with that?
Well, with that, what I was getting is, and this is an amazing part, is a hand actually grabbing a heart. So I have a feeling that was also part of what took place there, the taking of the heart.
Also, very quickly, you got the sense of human blood being consumed in the past there?
Yes. Part of that being with the heart, the living heart. That's what they wanted.
Okay, thank you, Patrick. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Let's get straight back now to Lidicio Monastery, Yvette Fielding and the team. Yvette, it's been a really eventful night, the most fascinating night so far, and the last 2 nights were great as well. How are the team, and what's your impression been of tonight?
The team are fine. How are you feeling, Kath?
Strange. That was really strange.
You say you felt something pushing on your windpipe?
I was fine, absolutely fine. And I felt something like pushing there. I don't know what to say.
You're a bit concerned because we didn't do the circle assault and you were saying...
I said that, yeah, we should have done the circle assault. I'm making my own circle assault.
Tomorrow.
Honestly, it's really strange.
And Carl and Stuart, how do you both feel tonight's gone? Be honest.
If you want me to be honest,
yeah,
do you want to go first?
I'd say I think we've all felt a lot more would happen. This is supposed to be a very evil place, and we thought so much more would happen. I think a lot did happen, but I think we were sort of anticipating a great deal more. So I'm a bit disappointed about tonight. But I know where we're going tomorrow, and that'll be fantastic.
I'm frustrated more than anything because I wasn't expecting a lot more. I mean, don't get me wrong, tonight was very, very good.
Okay, and Brian, how do you feel? I mean, I thought you were fantastic.
I don't want to sort of disagree with what's already been said, but I felt that things did happen, so we got responses, but we also, of course, got, I think, the picture. I think
we did get the picture. Thank you very much. We did. And I know for everybody else it was very, very enjoyable, but I know exactly how the guys feel. It was frustrating because, as any ghost hunter knows, you always want more, Paul. So maybe tomorrow we'll get even more.
Thank you, Yvette. I think you gave us plenty tonight, and I think the team won't be disappointed as we take a look back to some of tonight's amazing highlights. Take a look.
We'd like to bring this story out.
Throw it. Ooh, that just missed the top of my head.
No.
Flipping it. Copy me.
Coppiami.
God, I just got a picture in my mind.
What?
A woman being brought into this world.
Whoa!
There!
What? What are you seeing?
Do you not see?
No.
A woman dragged in. There. Oh, something's pressing down on my body.
Someone just whispered something in my ear.
What, it's doing it again, it's doing it again, it's doing it again. Push it back, push it back. God, it won't go, it won't go. What's the matter? Oh, God! Oh.
In a circle. Take her out.
Come on.
Take her out now. Take her out.
What a night from Lucadia Monastery, and tomorrow night promises to be even more terrifying. Huge thanks to Patrick Matthews, our American medium, to Leslie Smith, of course, academic and historian, and to Julian Clegg and his interactive team, and of course yourselves at home. Also, though, the people at the cutting edge, the people out there at that paranormal coalface, Yvette Fielding and the team, Carl Beattie, Brian Shepherd, we've got Stuart, we've got Wigan, and the lovely Kath, of course. Thank you very much. They need a good night's sleep because tomorrow night is going to be incredibly challenging, and I know you you're going to be there with us. This is Most Haunted Live from Turin, the world's most haunted city. Just 2 more nights. Join us tomorrow night at Living, 9 p.m. Tell your friends I want you the other side of that camera tomorrow night.